Good morning. It's November 3rd, 2020. Our daily lectionary reading today comes from Psalm chapter 5. I'll read verses 1 through 6. Give ear to my words, O Lord. Give heed to my sighing. Listen to the sound of my cry, my King and my God, for to you I pray. O Lord, in the morning you hear my voice. In the morning I plead my case to you and watch. For you are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil will not sojourn with you. The boastful will not stand before your eyes. You hate all evildoers. You destroy those who speak lies. The Lord arbors the bloodthirsty and deceitful. I think we all believe these words to be true. At least we desire them to be true. Framed in a different way, we do seek justice, not by our hands, but by the rightful hands of God, who is the giver and sustainer of all life. And at the same time, I am aware that today, election day in America, we may be inclined to see one or both or the other, one or the other or both of our presidential candidates in such light. And we would be quick to judge or to give reason to one's non-election. So if they lose, that this is why, because God does not delight in wickedness, and evildoers cannot stand before God. So it must be God doing so. I'm sure that's an easy way to respond, or a natural way, but I do not think that that is what our scriptures mean for us. I think rather than to look at others and to use scripture as a form of judgment or a reason to explain judgment upon some other, it is really to look at ourselves and think of the ways that perhaps we are still prolonging evil in our lives by our words or by our actions. It is to see whether or not we ourselves are living in wickedness, or if our community, that may be our family or our faith community, are we somehow still operating, living in some sense of deceit, in some sense of evil. It's a humbling message. We want to think of God as someone who will hear our cries, but God does indeed hear our cries, and at the same time, God has no place for evil. And so to see if there's evil thought in us before we start crying out to God for our needs. As you can see, this morning is a challenging and a sobering, maybe not sobering, it's a somber morning, more anxious about what will happen today. But may we learn to exist as Christ's disciples, as those who love the Lord and those who are awfully fearful of God. May we find ourselves to be faithful no matter what happens. I'll see you tomorrow.